Alright, what's good everybody? Discord, YouTube, this is what it's going to get uploaded to. Welcome to the trade recap. It is June 25th. Two trades on the day. One was a win, one was a break even. We'll get into both of them along with the market recap. So, starting off, heading into this morning, I was originally leading bullish because I seen price accumulating. I wanted to see it push into this unfilled hourly and this unfilled 15 minute and then continue higher towards all-time highs. We didn't really have a target anywhere on or like to the left of us. You gotta come way the fuck over here for that. But this was one of my targets. Previous week highs was another, and so on and so forth. However, what we ended up doing, let me get back to this area over here. However, what we ended up doing is we accumulated during pre-market and then we manipulated higher. Play it out real quick for you. Holy shit. Alright, so we manipulated higher, creating a bullish gap. So with that being said, we left this hourly for value gap and this 15-minute for value gap unfilled. So now what I wanted to see, since we have an A and an M, I want to see the D, right? Pause. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So what I want to see is I want to see this 5-minute for value gap get disrespected. See another one get created on the way down. Tap the 1 minute or tap the bearish gap, and then see an inversion out of it. And that's exactly what happened. So if we keep going here, so on and so forth, we're respecting this bearish gap for the time being, or for the bullish gap for the time being, but we also created a bearish. So we're respecting both. Next candle, we inverse the bullish, right? And from there, since we already tapped this, I want to see a inversion of a lower time frame PD array, right? Specifically on the 1 through 5 minute. So what do we have right now? We have nothing on the 4 minute over here to inverse, right? We have nothing. Oh, we have a 3 minute. Oh, this was a 3 minute. My bad, y'all. I thought it was a 2 minute. So we inverse this 3 minute, and I took this trade based off this 3 minute inversion. However, I set a limit order right here on the inversion, because what price likes to do is if it doesn't give us a good RR, right? Like right here. Give me 1 second. If I was to enter strictly off the inversion, put my stops at the highs, and put my take profit. Oh, shit. I'm getting confused. Put my stops at the highs and put my take profit right here, right? That's a negative RR. It's a 0.68 RR trade, which is absolutely terrible. I'm not taking that. So what I want to see is I wanted to wait for a retrace. So I set a limit order at this inversion right here that happened on the 3 minute. So what price likes to do is it'll typically invert it, and then the very next candle, or the like 1 to 3 candles after that, it'll come up and wick out that same spot. So that's exactly what it did here. Came out and wicked it out. Like I said, take profit was the 1 hour unfilled gap and the 15 unfilled gap. I didn't hold to the 15 minute, but it is what it is, right? So as we can see, price came back up, wicked it out, threw me in the order, and then went straight to take profit. So that was our first trade. I don't know where the signals went, but if you guys don't believe me, it is what it is. It's on my TikTok. You guys can go check it out. And then getting into the second trade, right? I was originally bullish on the higher time frame. I just wanted to see these gaps get filled first, and we had a perfect opportunity to do so. We had accumulation, manipulation, distribution, disrespecting 5-minute gaps, respecting 5-minute bearish, and then disrespecting lower time frame bullish. Come down, tap these gaps, we accumulate again, we manipulate lower, creating an SMT on the 5-minute. And then I wanted to see this 2 minute get inversed right here. If you guys check it out. So this was an A+ setup. We have a high time frame PD array, which is our hourly. We have a middle time frame PD array, which is our 15-minute. We have an SMT to confirm that. We also have accumulation with the manipulation leg. So this is a A++ setup. I want to see distribution now to the upside to these highs that we just created. This would be my break-even point. I accidentally entered thinking, I wasn't really paying attention. Like I was half-assed paying attention. So I entered thinking we inverse this 2 minute gap. However, we didn't end up inversing it, right? It took a million candles to do so, and by then you don't want to be in this trade at all. So what I did is I just exited it somewhere like right here for like $12 profit on my accounts, and I just called it a day. However, let's see what would have happened if we let it play out, right? It hit our break-even point and then went straight back down. So regardless, this trade would have been a break-even, even though it was a A+ setup, right? And then after that, what price did for the rest of the day was essentially just go sideways, right? I got off somewhere around here. Really nothing to give us. And ended up taking out London and Asian lows, but really nothing to give us to enter, right? It created a 15-minute bearish gap that never got tapped. Created a 30-minute bearish gap that never got tapped. The 5-minute just looks like this. Like, I'm not trading this. This looks absolutely terrible. So after I took that second trade, I was done for the day. Really nothing much else to go over other than that. Like I said, first trade, accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the downside. And then we accumulated again coming out of this hourly and 15-minute. We manipulated lower, creating an SMT. And then I wanted to see distribution to the upside. However, we didn't end up getting that, which is oddly weird because we had red folder news and Powell speaking. So you would think there would be volatility in the market. However, there was none at all. But yeah, other than that, that was the trade recap for today, June 25th. And that'll be all.